The patriarchy is everywhere. So I homeschool my son, and he's 4, so it's like homeschool light. We do a lot of games, a lot of whatever, but I always try to, if I use a word with him, like, do you know what that means? And then explain what it means so that he's always learning. So this morning we were playing cards, and I love teaching him with cards because I grew up playing all these card games that are super fun. It helps him with counting, with logic, with following instructions, all of these things. And there was this one game I was trying to remember, and it's when you take a queen out of the pack, you deal all the cards, and then you match up pairs, and then whoever's left with the single queen like loses or wins. I think they lose. And I couldn't remember the name. So I asked my friends, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Old Maid." And I was like, you mean to tell me this game where the queen is left alone, that it is called Old Maid? I am definitely not teaching my son that. It's like, no, he is not going to end up like these fools on the internet saying that women who are single and don't have kids are unfulfilled and they have no life. And no. So, yeah, I make content for moms. I am a mom. I love being a mom. But I also know this stuff is not for everyone. And just because somebody is childless doesn't mean that they're unfulfilled and all. I don't need to explain why that is offensive and not something that I want to teach my son. So I'm trying to figure out a different name for that game. I feel like the independent woman who has full autonomy over her body and her reproductive system and knows that her entire identity does not revolve around her ability to get married and reproduce is probably too long. So maybe I'll go with Independent Queen. Yeah, that's what that game is going to be. And this is why I love homeschool. I can brainwash him how I want.